Mr. Tonya and NK. Hi everyone, it's time for our Mommy Women Be Branded, and today's title is Mom and CEO. Hi, thank you for joining everyone. Thank you for joining. Today we have the title for our Women Be Branded.
Hi, Dr. Renee.
Hi, Dr. Renee. Hi, Dr. Renee.
Can you make me a moderator so I can pull people up?
Yes, let me see. Make moderator.
Thank you.
Please pull people up as they come in. Please pull people up as they come in. It's Mom and CEO. We're waiting on people to join. Hi, Sonny. It's okay. Alright, so we're gonna get started on Facebook. We have given people a few more minutes to join, and we're just gonna continue, and afterwards we will come back on Clubhouse to engage people in conversations.
Okay, sounds good.
Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Adiola Mabugunje Jobi. I am a mother of 4 beautiful kids. I'm a full-time mom, a full-time housewife, and a creator. I'm the owner of Ola'sGlam. I'm the CEO of Ola'sGlam, and I have worked with so many experiences of being a woman. I'm the creator of the Women Be Branded. I've worked with different experiences of staying home in the last 15 years of raising the eldest of my kids and 5 years of raising the toddlers in my life now. And why Women Be Branded and why Mom and CEO. Today we want to talk about incorporating your mommy life into living your dreams and actualizing your dreams of becoming somebody, of working, of staying outside the box of your career goals only. And when the career is not materializing, not having to sit down and do nothing, but thinking. Hi everyone joining on Facebook. I see people joining. I can't see your names, so I might not be able to acknowledge your presence. Hi everybody. Thank you for joining. Please invite people to join our conversation. And if you have anything to say, put it in the comment box. We will acknowledge it and we'll talk on that. If you have any questions, you have questions about materials on how to go about starting your business as a mom, incorporating your mommy life into anything you do, just jump in and put it there. We are in the week of going practical with everybody. So hi Okwe. Hi Okwe.
Yes.
Can you go on Facebook and tag people to join the conversation.
Okay.
You're gonna tag Lucy Ayodo, tag Abidemi Etok, tag most of the women.
Can you give me the code when I try to log in?
Yes, please, I will. You just give me the other the questions that you are asked. Just give me the number.
Okay. It says it's your code. There it is.
Yes, it did, and I'm about to confirm it now. Continue. Okay. You in?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much for always having my back.
Of course. Where? So, are you doing it from your personal page or from Ola'sGlam?
No, from the personal page. We're doing it from the personal
Hi,
page.
Latasha.
So you're gonna go in. Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, Dr. Latasha.
How you doing? I got your ping. I said, let me come in and see what's going on.
Thank you. Today we're talking about women be branded.
Okay.
It's something I started from being a mom and from having the guts to being a full-time mom, a full-time housewife, and being able to start my own business. And this has made me to believe that every woman who is a stay-at-home mom or a full-time mom or a single mom, I'm going to make you part of the moderators so that as people come in, you can also chime them in.
Okay. I would love to be in a conversation. I'm on my lunch break, but I have time.
We won't take too much time. We want to do the conversation. I'm going to talk about it briefly on Facebook. We are live on Facebook and Clubhouse. Hi, Toya. Oh my God, Toya. Thank you for joining.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How's your week been?
Oh, up and down, but pretty good.
Okay, let's move you up. You're going to add you as part of the moderators too, so that people would know our inner circle, that you're part of the inner circle. So,
I'm still technically working, so I'll be in and out.
no, it's okay, no problem. You can just listen to us. You don't have to do anything. We won't charge you for that. All right. So basically, in the past 15 to 5 years of raising children, I've raised my daughter, who is going on 15 by November, for the most of her life. She was my niece. She was born into my hands as a baby, so I've been raising her since she was an infant. And then my toddlers now came along. So I have 5, 2, and 1 year old. And in the midst of, in between getting pregnant, especially of the 2 last boys, I was able to find me. I was stuck in the home. I have a background in criminal justice. Walking back and forth and having to go back home to raise the kids. And just not being able to work things out. But in that process, I went back to my course that I did, cosmetology, that I studied when I was 18 years old. And this was when I looked at it and remembered finding the list of things I had as a 14-year-old of what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a beauty parlor. I wanted to have a makeup line. I wanted to have something to fall back on outside my professional life of being whether a lawyer or any profession I ever picked up in the future, and give my children a legacy. So that's where Women Be Branded was born. Why women should be branded? Why? Why we are coming out today to talk about Mommy and the CEO is because in controlling the affairs of, hello, Hilal, thank you for joining. In controlling the affairs and handling the affairs of the home, we manage everything because men cannot multitask. Some men put you as the wife, as the mother of the house, in charge of the finances, in charge of, they make the money, and they put you in charge of having to take care of the bills. You are the administrator of everything, the chief administrator. And while you are doing that, you begin to get set skills of working things out in the affairs of working, making everything work together in the house, in the household. You are the mom that raised the kid. You give them their morals. You take care of the house chores if you still have the little ones. But where do mom and CEO comes in? Where mom and CEO comes in is in moments in time, there's postpartum for most women. And when postpartum starts to set in, especially for women that gives birth to children from back to back, and you have them growing up simultaneously, it's time to think through things of, all right, I'm the mom at home, but if anything happens today with my husband, can I hold the household together? Do I have what it takes? Will I be ready to take it on and support? Knock wood, nothing will happen to all of our husbands. In Jesus' name, amen. But for those of you who understands that your husband is nearing the retirement age, my husband is almost nearing the retirement age and is going to retire soon, I have to prepare for that point in time where we will need extra income to continue to live our lives as the youngest between both of us, because I'm so younger than him. That's where my perspective came from while I was seated at home and while I was pregnant with my son. The logo, I created it. So I'm putting that to you today. I gave a few women some projects, and I'm seeing a lot of people chiming in on if you are watching the videos and it's changing your life. I'm seeing a lot of people whose life has changed. I'm seeing people reintroducing themselves to the world, people seeing them beyond what they are currently being seen as. You want to reintroduce yourself to the world around you, to friends, family, people who know you as, oh, she's just the mother of so and so. All she does is sit at home and take care of the kids. She does nothing. You are above doing nothing, but you are something. You are a brand. So be a brand. That is what I'm about to say today. Become the mommy and the CEO. Make a set plan. 1. Where do I want to be in the next 1 to 5 years? What is my goal? What type of business can I do? Will my husband agree with this? Have like 4 or 5 things that you can throw in. Ideas that you can throw in while you guys are seated in the bedroom talking once in a while. It's not everything that I had to do as business that my husband agreed with. No. But for the first time, when I first created my logo and I showed it to him, he said, oh, that was the first time I heard that's brilliance from him. He's a very cocky guy. So I heard the word brilliant from him. Then I knew it was time to go ahead. Then afterwards, I continued with my Igele business. While I'm not working, I'm always doing something. It's either I'm engaging in getting people's hair done, or I'm doing igele, it's not because I'm not a graduate or anything, but whatsoever your hand finds to do, do it. If you can expand it, expand it. The reason why I have not really expanded my makeup business and igele business is because I only take parties. I have a structure of the set of people you want to work with. When I was doing igele, and people will say, oh, can you come and tie my igele on ground? Those are the structures of the things I have. I say you have to have up to 5 for me to take it from you. So I will do up to 5 igele head ties, African head ties. I'll tie it for people, and then I'll send it to them, and I started giving them good packaging, and some people will come and sit down and let me tie it on their head. Some people will say, no, you know, I don't have time, especially nurses. Just do it and make sure it fits. So I have to roll through my brain to see how it will fit on that person's head. Then parties, I only take a party. Once people call me, can you tie my igele? I live in Queens. Is it a party? I don't take individuals. I take up to a group of 5 or a full party. I have a structure. I add a structure even then. But my husband didn't believe in me going to a party and not coming back until 1 a.m. in the morning. So to stop having back and forth concerning that situation each time I go out to work, because I'll say, oh, that's the only time I have opportunity to work, to use my mind and my hand to do something. I started surfing through ideas of my background in health and beauty. I dived into everything I had studied in cosmetology. I have a background in cosmetology, dermatology, advertisement, modeling, fashion designing, hairdressing. And I started to dive in to see which one will sit with him. And I said, wow, cosmetology has to do with skincare, makeup care, and beauty. Thank you for joining. Toby Avosonya. Thank you. Abimbola. Thank you for joining. I saw you. I wanted to bring you on stage, but you didn't come on. Excuse me. So I dived into one of the skills that I had and said, okay, if it doesn't agree with me, even with hairdressing, when I'm braiding people's hair and I'm coming at 1, 2 a.m., you didn't find it funny. So I dived into the skill set, different courses that I had studied in cosmetology, and said, why don't you just go for your childhood dream of launching a makeup line? This is where research came from the topics I've spoken about. And I began the research. Yes, I was the mom that was home, not making any money. I'm going to be done with this in the next 5 minutes so that the floor will be open to everybody on Clubhouse. The research. I started the research and boom, I discovered a company that was going to produce my ideas. That was going to help me to become a producer of skincare products, anti-aging products. And I went for it. I saw so many different companies. There are some companies here in the United States that if you don't have up to $10,000, you can't start with them. Some companies, if you don't have to $20,000, you can't start with them. Some companies will produce you for free. And once they are done producing you, you must order a bulk amount. You have to order the bulk amount. But here goes the company that was ready to produce me. That was my own company. That once I prayed about it and I saw it says that's the company that was going to produce you. They were ready to produce me, produce my idea. All they wanted me to do is, as long as you can sit down and put things together, we will produce you. So here it's not that you are sitting and you are not doing anything. You are using your brain to work at the same time. You're not just going to call them and say, this is my name, I have an idea, produce me. No, you must be ready to make your own logo. They have all the things you need to create everything you need. You must be able to create. You must be able to set a price by yourself. You must be able to put things out. You must be able to connect it, to create your own website, to put everything together and work it out. And that was how I got started. What am I saying to you? The time you used to sit here, don't sit only on looking at other people's profiles only. If you have your cell phone today, do the research. Google things. You have all the search engines. Google. Even on social media, Instagram, you can research stuff. Make research. Google. Look for companies that will produce you. You don't have to have a hell of a money to get started. So don't be mom and the CEO. So there are many search engines that you can go for. There are so many different companies. There are also companies coming up on Instagram now that are saying that they can produce you. Research their terms. Is it services? Are you a very good orator? Can you speak very well? There are a lot of coaches now ready to coach you for free to make you better in the field that you are in. Go for it, mom, and be a better part of yourself. So today, mommy and CEO, you are not just a stay-at-home, but you are mommy and CEO because you are in charge of the affairs of the house. If you manage everything that concerns the affairs of the house, then you are the boss. You are a boss because it takes intelligence to manage things smoothly in a home environment. Thank you. I open the floor to everybody now. Okpa, over to you.
Hi, Dr. Renee.
Hi, Dr. Renee.
Oh, letting me bring her up.
Yeah, she's
Hey, my
up.
daughter, Ope.
Oh, you're already here.
Okay, so anybody have any questions? You can pop in. We can have a video conversation. I'm done with what I have to say right now. If you have a question, is this unplugged? Because I don't know why it's not charging. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you. Today we're talking about mom and CEO. We're trying to see what's going on here. Please excuse me 1 second. Some technical difficulties that we're experiencing. Hi, thank you for joining everyone that is joining. Thank you for joining us. Today we're talking about mom and the CEO. And so right now we're waiting for people to pop in questions like how to go about it, what are the things that they can do to go about the ideas that is going on in their mind. And basically what I can tell you this much is that when you write your ideas down as a mother, in the moment in time when you're done with your house chores and taking care of a lot of things, thank you everybody that is joining, you will find out that each time you open your journal or your planner, it will continue to resonate more with you that this is what you want to go for. And it gives you the reassurance that you should go for it. And if you're married, run things by your husband. Run things by your husband. I'm a fan of running things by my husband. With myself and my husband, we talk and we brainstorm together a lot. And if he agrees with something, he says he agrees with it. If he doesn't agree with it, he doesn't agree with it. And once he says he's not agreeing with anything, I just don't bother going for it. So run things by your spouse and work with things that your spouse has approved of you to do, because in making decisions also to start your own business, you have to think about the modalities of things, how it affects the children, how it affects everybody in the household. How it affects everybody in the household. How are you going to incorporate taking care of everyone in the household with building your business at the same time? Hi, ladies.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Of course, of course. Yeah, I like told myself I'll do it, and then I have to like actually get on it and do it. So keep me accountable.
All right, so we go back to conversations. Hi.
Texas. Oh, okay. I thought you were in the DMV area for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about me living in Baltimore for a bit, but yeah, I'm in Texas.
Hi.
Welcome back.
So what have you girls been up to? Let's talk about it. So now I want everybody to chime in on this. Mommy and CEO, managing the affairs of the house and then building your own business, or talking about how you go about your career and still be able to have your own business as a woman that is branded. Let's go for it.
Okay, so that's what I was saying. I heard you talk about mommy and the boss CEO, and I was saying that I'm a mother of twin boys. I'm an older mother, so my boys are 7.
Mom, and thank you for sharing. Also, Dr. Renee, Dr. Renee, thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. This is what I can say. In the moment in time while we are still raising, before I had my boys, I had the girls. For a while, it was hard for me to accept the fact that I'm now a mom and that I can't work full-time jobs the way I used to be able to, the way I used to work before the kids came. Before, it was only the 14-year-old going on 15 that I was responsible for. So she was 10 at the time I had my 5-year-old, now 5-year-old. And for a while, it was a tough situation for me that why should I be stuck home? And I'll see a lot of people that had the opportunity to just keep going out and working. And I just couldn't do what I wanted to do professionally. I could not, the scheduling could not work for me. I couldn't really trust anybody to take care of my kids, and babysitting in this country, oh my God, it's a lot of money. I couldn't afford to pay a babysitter either. We were still trying to find our food in between me and my husband. So we couldn't add an extra person, not to think of getting an extra person inside and having to pay their salary to them. So we had to make a hard decision that you just have to accept it now that you can't go professionally, or you can't get an 8 to 5 job. I tried working at night. It didn't work out also, because as of then we only had one car between myself and my husband. And as things begin to come in shape, we began to be to put our lives together, planning properly, and then the second car came along the line. But in building a family as a mother, if you're a single mom, kudos to you, because I don't know how you guys do it. If you are a single mom, I'm giving you an applaud right now. I've seen single moms excelling, doing great things. But number one, I had trust issues. Number two, I don't have people I could trust to leave my kids with, to take care of them. So I had to be responsible for them. It's not that I didn't seek for help, but it's not every woman that can get the help they need. So what I can say to you right now is that there will be a moment in time. That moment in time, there will be a particular moment. And if you need to know some of the things I do, I'm not really going to leave it there publicly out there, because I'm trying to get people to get really serious about this, to learn more. So we don't dish out everything we have to say at once. But if you have time, call me. I will share some tips with you. You can reach out to me. We are buddies now. You can reach out to me at any time, and I will share some of the things that I did. I will share it with you. Okwe knows my story. Okwe, right? Okwe.
Yes, yes.
Okwe has heard my story, and I know that's why she can identify with me. So you can do it. This is what I'm here to do, to encourage women that you can do it. You can be mom and you can have your own business. Now let people see that you are doing something first. Because once people see that you are trying to do something, people will offer help to you. So yeah, people offer help to you. And Dr. Ronay, this is what I can say to you, is that I'm grateful to you. I also have a background in early childhood and teaching. My first job was as a teacher in my early stage of my life. I taught from crèche, they call it crèche in Nigeria now, to primary 6. And when I got to this country, I did adult education. Actually started a little bit of adult education in computer literacy in Nigeria also. So lecturing people and teaching people, impacting knowledge into people, it's my thing. So I'm grateful that you said what you want to start now is basically for teachers. And I appreciate that about you a lot. Thank you for looking out for teachers, because nobody actually looks out for teachers.
I noticed that. I definitely have noticed that my 20 years being a teacher. It's like nothing specific. You got women, but nothing specific for teachers. And
Please
we
go
are,
for it.
yeah, yeah.
No, go ahead and talk. I'm just saying that you should go for it. That is your calling. That's what that's why I said women be branded. Once you are thinking about something passionately in your mind, go for it. That is your calling. They are compassionate about it. Just go for it. Go for it. Nobody thinks about teachers. Nobody at all. And I admire your courage on that. Please don't relent on it. That's why I'm here. If you need any information, I have some information concerning things that you can help teachers to do, and just change their lives around. It's your vision. Nobody can steal it away from you. Go for it. Create something. I'm gonna start holding you accountable. Let me see if I'm following you. I have to follow you. I have to follow you everywhere. I have to follow you everywhere. And I have to start holding you accountable for what you plan to do for teachers. You have to go for it. Go start letting everything you post be in that line. Start walking in that line of my church is all about teachers. That is what we mean by you don't want to come empty-handed to this world. Oh, by the way, I'm a brand ambassador for Rose. My outfit is by Rose, and I decided to wear the African Ankara today. On Facebook, people can see that. Because it's Black History Month. I'm going to be modeling this outfit later. Also, I'm going to be modeling it with my Abella eyewear. I'm also a brand ambassador for Abella eyewear.
What's your Facebook, Ariola?
It's Adiola, cute and pretty. Mabuk Mjelde Joby. So, so go for it. Anything you think about, go for it. That's why I'm saying that women be branded. Our thoughts, you can't imagine what goes on in our minds as women. The potential that's just living inside of us. And I want every woman to have this at the back of their mind. I don't want to leave this world without impacting a life. I don't want to leave this world without impacting a life. That is the most important. We came to this world for a reason. Once when we were little, our parents lived for us. As we grew older, we start to have visions. We start to have ambitions. And then as we get to our teenage years, getting into the college level, we start to build our goals towards our ambitions. And as we grew older and we continue to get to our ambition, we start to get visions. We become visionaries. And then after we get the vision and we go for it, we become somebody that is on a mission to make a change. That our mission, our vision coupled with our mission is what helps us to change lives and achieve our goals and be able to live how we have planned to live in life. And then that brings us to, in our old age, we are then satisfied that we have left a legacy for our children and generations to come. Estee Lauder's grandkid is the one that is powering on Estee Lauder right now. Women, what do you want to leave? What legacy, or everybody listening to me, join me on Facebook right now. What legacy do you want to leave for your children? Brand your goals, brand your vision, make it a brand. Please go for anything you are thinking about. Dr. Okwe has a clear vision. Yes, doctor?
I mean,
I know that you have a clear vision. I've been following you and I've been researching you. So you do have a clear vision. So I don't have a problem with that. So Dr. Okwe has a clear vision. Dr. Okwe has a clear vision and I'm so proud of her and I love her so much. And so yeah, first of all, Toya, I'm coming back to Dr. Renee. Thank you so much for sharing the fact that you were a mom and you've raised kids, and I want to be as old as you are one day, looking as young as you are looking right now.
yeah, baby.
You don't look, you don't look like you're in your 50s, and I want to keep looking like you the older I get. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm grateful. I'm honored to have people like you on board with me. What can I do without you?
Yes, I'm gonna look you up on Facebook. I'm gonna take Ope's advice, take the next 30 minutes, and talk into my voice recorder when I'm supposed to be sitting down writing.
Yes, yes, it helps a lot. That helps
Yep,
a
I'm gonna
lot.
do that.
Thank you, doctor, for saying
Thank
that.
you. I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
look you
everyone.
up.
And then with 6 minutes into getting it over,
See you soon.
everybody pitch in for the last time. What do you have to say? What's your suggestions for people? Other people are listening to you. Dr. Okwe, I'm going to start calling everybody to pitch in for the last time. We have 5 minutes to go. Pitch in for the last time.
I'm actually curious to hear from Tanya. I know last time we talked, you were working on rebranding on Instagram. Have you been able to do that? Like, what have you found has been helpful or challenging?
I guess it's just ideas, to be honest with you. I
Thank you,
sometimes I
everybody
just have
joining on Facebook.
just mental blocks sometimes, and
We are talking
that's
about women
because
being branded.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone on Facebook joining. We're talking about
okay,
women
I did
being
it. Oh,
branded
okay. So
and
I just say
going for your goals.
sometimes it's just
That
mental blocks,
thoughts
and
that
that
you
just
have in
comes
your
from
mind.
not being able to
Listen to
be
people
still
and learn
enough
from
to
them.
sit there and continuously do my studies so that when I want to post and give information or do a video to do a tutorial, I need to be able to, I need just the time that I need that space to be creative, and I'm not able to get that as much as I need. But I'm working on something with someone. She's working on helping me get packaging and I guess the look of how it should look for some products I'm developing. So that's in the works, and there's a few other things. I have a lot of ideas. I just need to sit down and put them on paper.
Gotcha, gotcha. There's some people who do this thing called, well, I haven't done this yet, but it's something I'm looking forward to. For people who create content on Instagram, you can actually get like a content calendar where you sort of plan out, your content for the month. Yeah, I didn't know about this.
Yes, you're right.
But
I saw that few days ago. You can get stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah, like some
Content
people
out.
have
Okay.
templates for it that you can download for free online.
Yes.
If I find one, I can definitely send it your way.
Please.
But yeah, of course. So the content calendar, and then my friend sent me this thing. There's a website. So like, if you feel like you're having like writer's block,
Mm-hmm.
there's this website. Hold on. Uh, so basically, there's a website that you can type in a word question. So for instance, like what I did was I'm passionate about mental health and wellness. So I went on this website and I literally typed in mental health, and then it came up with thousands and thousands of questions that people normally search on the internet
Oh wow.
in regards to mental health. So that gave me a whole lot of content ideas because it was like, okay, this is what people are asking, this is what they're looking for. let me use this to sort of create my content. So for you, like for pregnant women, like you can type in pregnancy, you can type in like postpartum depression, you can type in literally anything that you want to create content on, right? And then you'll see all these questions, and then you'll be able to use those questions, do your research, and create content. You can have just based on. I'm still working on my first question.
Yes,
I love it.
that's good. Yes, and also for people that are looking to start their website, there's a company currently helping people to create a free website. They just advertise. See, whatever content social media sends your way depends on what you have been looking at, researching. It's based on what you click on every day. If you click on just looking at people's business, you might not get anything. But if you click on things that are intelligent and things that can help you, it helps them to send more information your way. Like now, I just discovered that I can do job posting for free too without getting charged. There are companies offering so many different opportunities for free now. A company just popped up. I'll look for the name again and I'll try and post it on Women Be Branded. I will start posting contents on Women Be Branded that can help everybody, information that can help everybody. I'll start posting it on Women Be Branded on Facebook. So these companies are coming up, especially during this pandemic, to help people. And so I want to say thank you so much for joining me, Dr. Okwe. I'm grateful, even though you don't like me to call you all the time, that Dr. Okwe, I respect your
No, I
title.
like it. Make it come to pass.
Dr. Okwe, thank you.
Totally.
And then Dr.
Yeah.
Tonya too. Thank you all the
I
doctors
just
that
wanna.
came in with me today.
Yeah, I just want to share that website. I found it. It's called answerthepublic.com. So you can start off with that.
Answerthepublic.com.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. I'm writing that right now. Oh, thank you, ladies, so
Thank you.
much.
It's 5 p.m. and we achieved a lot. Bravo to you, ladies. Thank you for coming up on board. And thank you, everybody that joined us online on Facebook today. Thank you. Bravo to you. We'll be posting informations and contents on how to go about starting your business and letting you understand that there are so many materials available to you if only you can do the research. I know a lot of people don't have time to sit down and do the research. Really? Thank you for saying that. I don't know what happened. You can't hear me anymore. Oh, we are done right now. We're supposed to be here from. I don't know what happened. Press the video again. You have to click on it to watch us. That's why. You have to click on it to show interest that you want to watch. Thank you. Bye bye.